Okay, good morning, millionaires. Good morning, millionaires. Let's get it.
You have something special. You have greatness in you. Hello, this is Les Brown, and you're in the right place at the right time because we're going to bring the millionaire. Please enter your.
He was about to say, we're going to bring the millionaire out you.
Please announce yourself.
Right?
All participants are muted. Entry and exit tones are off.
I want to give a big welcome to the YouTube gang. I want to give a big welcome to everybody tuning in from LinkedIn. I want to say special shout out to everybody tuning in from a different Facebook group, or maybe you rocking with me on my own timeline. My name is Haziq Ali. Please, even if you're watching the replay, give me a replay, gang, but then also like, share, and subscribe to this thing. If you like it, then Facebook will show it to more people. YouTube will show it to more people. LinkedIn will show it to more people. So I really need your help in that small way. I hope you're feeling good this morning. My name is Haziq Ali. I'm a revenue acceleration coach. I'm a self-esteem development fanatic, starting with my own. I'm a major advocate for therapy. And above all things, I just want to help you go further, faster, with less effort. Right now, please rep your city. Let them know where you're from. What kind of business do you have, and how does it help people? What kind of business do you have, and how does it help people? We want to know. What's up, Ashley? Good morning, Queen. Tulsa, Oklahoma in the house. My man E1 Don is in the building. What's up with you, cuz? Oh man, my man David Ruffin is up in here. This morning show wouldn't be nothing without David Ruffin. Keisha Palmer's in the house. What's up, Keish? What's up, Keish? Good morning. Good morning. Man, that is an incredible profile pic. You keep a photo shoot, girl. What's up, Tanisha? Good morning, Queen. I hope you're feeling good. Checking in from Sacramento, California. How we be having excuses from the East Coast, and she tuned in from Sacramento. She from Sacktown. That means it's like 4:30 in the morning for her. Yeah, all day. All day. If y'all needed to know a filmmaker, there go one right there. My man E1 Charity, what's up? Louisville is in the house. Not to be confused with Louisville. Louisville, you know what I'm saying? Sky, what's up, Queen? Good morning, good morning. My man Nicholas done made it in. Flint, Michigan is in the house. He's an author, y'all. Truth, discovering who you are and the power you possess. Yeah, Janitorial Texas is in the house. Let's go, let's go. All right, y'all, it's a new year again. And yeah, I know we starting off a new month, but what if we switched ourselves into a mindset where we like every day is a new year? Somebody say every day is a new beginning, and then give me a share. Every day is a new beginning, and then give me a share. Somebody say every day is a new beginning. I want you to think about that. More resolutions, more goals, more plans, right? If the new year only ran until February, man, we'd probably be cool. We could probably keep up our momentum. We could keep our resolutions and our goals going for about a month. You know that because if you started working out in January, by this morning, the gym is already going to be empty again, right? But I know what you're thinking. Didn't somebody say it only takes 30 days to make a habit? It wasn't Haziq, but I'm sure you heard that before. If that's the case, though, how come we can't keep our goals going all the way past January then? Right? Easy answer. Whoever said 30 days lied. It takes about 1,000 days, man. And here's the whole thing. If you have a really addictive habit, like you on cigarettes that nicotine got you, or maybe you on caffeine or Coca-Cola with all the coffee, maybe you on caffeine with all the Coke and the coffee, you know what I mean? But millionaires, if you are on something like that, then they say, you got to give back a day for every day you are active, right? So you have to be inactive with smoking the cigarettes for as long as you are active before you can break the habit. But I want to introduce a different concept to you this morning. I want to talk to you about giving yourself permission to win. Permission to win, where 1, you implement a different way of thinking. 2, you follow a winning positive principle, right? And then 3, you execute, right? The winning way of thinking is that you bring about what you think about. Somebody give me that in the comments. You bring about what you think about. And then give me a share. You bring about what you think about. Yeah, my man Keith in the house. What up, cousin? You bring about what you think about. Let's go. You bring about what you think about. I dare you type that in and then share that with somebody. I'm asking you to type it in so it burns it further into your subconscious. This is something you need to know. You bring about what you think about. So we need to think to win. The winning positive principle, if that's our winning way of thinking, then the winning positive principle is that self-talk equals performance. Maybe you type that one in. Self-talk equals performance. So maybe you should talk win, right? We already said we should think win, but here's a positive principle for you. Self-talk equals performance. Self-talk equals self-performance. Self-talk equals self-performance. Maybe you type that in so you remind yourself of that. And then the winning success action that we're suggesting this morning is give yourself permission to win. In other words, take winning action. I know it sounds really simple, right? But nah, simple is right. What it ain't is easy, right? I know it sounds easy, but it ain't. It's simple. There's a big difference between simple to understand and easy to do. Positive thinking ain't easy. Success ain't easy. Winning ain't easy, but it can be learned because it is kind of simple. You hear me? The key and the least executed principle is giving yourself permission to win. Giving yourself permission to win. I'm talking about more of a college degree in thinking. I'm talking about a positive degree in having a productive, abundant-minded attitude. I'm talking about a postgraduate degree in permission to win. You don't think you're going to win. You don't hope you're going to win. You decide you're going to win. I think that one of the most incredible parts about this idea that you bring about what you think about, and that you got to talk to yourself like you're a winner. You got to talk to yourself like you're your best friend, right? You know how you hype your best friend up when he or she is feeling kind of down. You know how you talk to the people in your inner circle when y'all are trying to flesh through a concept. You're the most motivational. You're the most inspirational, right? You selling them on their own dreams. Here's the thing. What if you decided to deal with yourself that way? It sounds incredible, but it's true. Most people block their own success by telling themselves they can't succeed. I know that's going to sound mind-blowing to you, but most people block their success by telling themselves they can't succeed. They give themselves excuses like, it ain't my job. They give themselves excuses like, they don't pay me enough to. They give themselves excuses like, I'm not ready. I don't know enough. They tell themselves it's okay to quit. Check it out. Winning has to be an active permission before it's going to be a living reality. You got me. You got me. Napoleon Hill, y'all know that's one of my favorite authors. If you've been tuning in to Good Morning Millionaire for any amount of time, y'all know how I feel about Napoleon Hill, right? Y'all know this whole Good Morning Millionaire thing is based a lot around the idea that you need to think if you want to grow rich. You need to think and grow rich. And every single one of the 157 of the world's most successful entrepreneurs that Napoleon Hill interviewed for the Laws of Success in 16 Lessons, aka Think and Grow Rich, they had one thing in common. Millionaires, they knew they were going to succeed. I dare you type that in the comments. I am success. Come on. I am success. Type it in. I dare you. Every one of the 157 of the world's most successful entrepreneurs in Napoleon Hill's study, some of them were good at this. Some of them were good at that. Some of them had horrible personality traits in this way. Some of them had horrible character flaws in this way. But one thing they all agreed on, I'm talking about to a man. I'm talking about every single one of them had one idea that they all consistently held dear. You know what it was? They knew they would succeed. Somebody say, I am success. I am success. It was a flat out decision. Most of them had little money. Most of them had no support. Several of them had almost no formal education. But one thing they all understood is that winning is a decision. Somebody say, I am success. I am success. And here's something we always teach you in sales, right? We always be like, not to decide is to decide, right? They tell you, oh, I can't decide right now. They've made a decision. They've made a decision to keep their lives the same. Well, it's no different with you, right? You got to give yourself permission to win. Come on. I am success. I am success. Let's go. I am success. I am success. Let's get it. I am abundance. I am success. Let's go. Yeah, Napoleon Hill was a wild boy, P.O. I am success. Let's go, Chelsea. Check it out. You want the secret? That's the secret. It's a permit to win, right? And the whole idea of a permit to win is that you got to give it to yourself. Other people can support it, right? But you give it to yourself. You want the secret? That's the secret. And it's an active process. It's an active process. So what we're going to talk about this morning is 7 ideas that are going to help you give yourself permission to win. Y'all ready? Here's the first one. Develop the desire to win. Develop the desire to win. The reason I'm always talking about our Color Me Millionaire vision board coloring books and stuff like that. The reason I'm always saying you should really buy one of these for yourself and then one of these for each of your children, right? Because they're going to see you coloring in it. They're going to want to do the same thing. And now they're programming stuff in their mind, right? That they can never turn away from. Now they've got abundance, feeling like their birthright. They can never pretend that they don't know anything is possible, right? But what am I saying? I'm saying most of us look away from our dreams because we don't want to conjure that desire. Because we feel like once we start having desire for something, we're also setting ourselves up for disappointment. That's a tool of the devil. Develop the desire to win. Desire is a tool that the Most High gives us to spur us to action, to spur us to helping more of his people. You get what I mean? Develop the desire to win. Most people want to win, but they lack the desire. They lack what Napoleon Hill referred to as the burning desire. Somebody say, I have burning desire for my major goals. I have burning desire for my major goal. Maybe you put it singular. I have a burning desire. I have a burning desire. Check it out. Permission opens desire. Here's the second one I got for you. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Somebody give it to me. Somebody give it to me. I have a burning desire. I have a burning desire. Napoleon Hill said that was the first chapter in Think and Grow Rich. You have to have a burning desire. Am I lying, y'all? That's the first thing he tells you. You have to have a burning desire. Here's the second one. Visualize winning every time. Visualize winning every single time. I've talked a lot about this study they did. I think it was at the University of Connecticut or, maybe it's one of the schools in Massachusetts. The exact school escapes me. Maybe it was Duke University out in North Carolina. But they did this study with the basketball team. They split them up into 3 different teams. One of them practiced like they normally would. One of them practiced visualizing only the free throws in their mind, right? So they never did physical activity. They just practiced making a shot in their mind. And then the third group practiced in physical the first group practiced normal. The second group practiced nothing but in their mind. And then the third group did nothing at all, right? And then what happened in this study is that the first group, they performed about normal, the way they normally would. The group that practiced not at all went down a little bit like they normally would. And the group that practiced just in their mind improved at the same rate as the ones that had practiced physically. Here's my question for you. Do you think they visualize making a shot every time? Or do you think they visualize missing every now and then? Right? Which one you think? Of course they visualize making a shot every time. Of course they did. Of course they would make it so that they could see the win before it occurred. This is what we learn from that. Permission lets the mind's eye focus. What you aim at determines what you see. Are you giving yourself permission to visualize winning? One of our affirmations every morning is that my mind sees my goals as already done. My mind visualizes my goals as already done. That's the second idea that you must institute if you're giving yourself permission to win. Here's the third one. Remember past wins. Remember past wins, y'all. I dare you. Think about some of your past wins. Thinking about your past wins, your previous wins, what it does is it starts to make the present wins seem more achievable, right? Well, so what are we saying? What's the third principle? Permission relives memorable wins. You can't build on nothing but success. Sometimes you need to do yourself a solid and allow yourself to recall a time you did way more with way less than you got right now. Because then you can remember who you are. Y'all hear me? Then you can remember who you are. Here's the fourth one I got for you. You ready? Here's the fourth one I got for you. Talk win to yourself. Talk win to yourself. You tell yourself you're a winner. You tell yourself you're a winner. Permission is granted to yourself from yourself. You know, this is why we do affirmations every morning. I ain't got to talk y'all out about it. Y'all know we live it, right? We ain't just talking it, we live in it. Y'all know that. Y'all know that, right? Here's the next one I got for you. Read about winners. Yeah. Number 5 is read about winners. So far we said develop the desire. We said visualize winning. We said remember the past wins. And now we're saying talk win to yourself, right? Right? And then the 5th one is read about winners. Read about winners. What are we saying? You got to learn how other people won. Learn how other people won. I don't care what kind of entrepreneur you are. I don't care what kind of servant leader you are. Somebody done put in some work in the arena you playing in. Somebody done put in some work in that way. I dare you, read about winners. Why? It's just like you know from being a parent. It's just like you know from being a boss. It's just like you know from being a leader. Permission is always stronger when understanding is present. It's one thing when they told us what to do. It was a whole other vibration when they explained to us why it was important to do it this way. Am I right? So maybe what you do is you start to read more about winners. You start to listen to more about winners, right? Maybe you decide to study greatness. Maybe you decide to go to a school of greatness, of excellence, of abundance. Read about winners. Here's number 6. Here's number 6. Everybody with me? Here's number 6. Listen to winning stuff. Listen to winning stuff. Listen to winning stuff, right? The more you hear the sounds of winning, the easier it's going to be for you to understand winning ways. Does that make sense? That's number 6. Listen to winning stuff. Because why? Permission is easier when you repeat the message. Permission is easier when you repeat the message. Somebody say repetition is the father of all learning. Repetition is the father of all learning, right? Think about it now. Permission is a lot easier when you repeat the message. It starts to become the path of least resistance. Am I right? Here's number 7 I got for you. Hang around winners. Hang around winners. Environment is stronger than willpower. You hear us say it all the time. Environment is stronger than willpower. You know, one of the fastest ways for you to change your habits is for you to get around a group where your desired habit is their normal activity. Hang around winners, right? Why? Because permission comes from winning thoughts and winning ideas. You're going to give yourself permission a lot easier to do something that it feels like it's going to work. Is that right? Is that right? All right. And here's a bonus one for you, even though it really ain't a bonus, because y'all know we be saying, man, it's time to switch from Affirmation Nation to Application Nation. Here's a bonus for you. Take winning action, y'all. Take winning action. Somebody type this in the comments. There's no such thing as a passive winner. And then give me a share, please. There's no such thing as a passive winner. And then give me a share, please. Please check it out. You don't wait to win. You take action. Nobody's going to bring winning to your front door and then knock. You're going to have to take action. Permission is a winning action. I said, act like a winner. Act like a winner. There's no such thing as a passive winner. There's no such thing as a passive winner, David. There's no such thing as a passive winner, Morose. Ain't no such thing as a passive winner, Sky. You ain't lying. Hey, Chelsea, ain't no such thing as a passive winner. The man on top of the mountain didn't fall there. You know what I mean? He had to climb that thing. He had to climb that thing. Millionaires, permission to win is probably the most powerful decision that a person can make. As it starts to evolve in your psyche, you're going to find yourself wondering why everybody don't do this. Your thinking's going to begin to automatically adjust to disappointments, automatically adjust to setbacks, because you've given yourself permission to find a way around them. You've given yourself permission to overcome these temporary circumstances. We're going to stop sacrificing the ultimate on the altar of the immediate. Winning is gradually going to become instinctive. Am I right? Your mindset's going to be different from anything you've ever experienced before. Am I right? Your approaches are going to start to become winner oriented. Is that a fact? All of a sudden, your coach is going to present ideas to you that are outside of the realm of what you naturally do. And you're going to be like, yo, that makes sense, actually. You know what I mean? I was talking to one of my mentees yesterday, and I was like, how well do you plan out this content? Because he had told me what his niche was. I'm looking at the videos on his page, and I had to ask him, like, are you already thinking about the fact it's Black History Month? Are you already thinking about the fact that Valentine's Day is coming up? Are you already thinking about different events, different concepts, different news stories that all apply to your audience? Have you thought about the 7 or 8 or 9 major concerns of this niche you picked out so that your content, what I'm saying is, have you given yourself permission to win? Somebody say, I give myself permission. I give myself permission, and then give me a share. Millionaires, if you start out every day like it was the 1st of January, you're going to start to have an attitude that hits a little different. Your intensity is going to start to hit a little different. You're going to start becoming a daily winner. Instead of somebody who's just curious about winning, you're going to be somebody who's serious about winning. Real winners make every day feel like New Year's Day. Real winners know that that conversation that you had last week ain't enough to carry you. Real winners know that workout that you did last month ain't enough to carry you. Real winners know that book you read last year ain't enough to carry you, because every day is a new beginning. Is that making sense, y'all? Permission to win is a lifestyle. Is that making sense? It's more than a choice. It's a decision. And what we got to remember is that a decision is something that we always make after the choice. And the cool part is you get to decide between an excuse for losing and giving yourself permission to win. Is that fair, y'all? It's affirmation time. It's affirmation time. Was this helpful? Did this feel good to you? Did you pick up one concept, one idea? Scale of 1 to 10. If you give it a 10, then that means you found one concept this morning that shifted you a little bit. One idea that you're going to use to expand. One concept that you're going to in turn teach to somebody else. If that's the case, then give it a 10. Scale of 1 to 10. How did it feel? How did it feel? Are you going to give yourself permission to win? Are you going to give yourself permission to win? Let's get it, y'all. It's affirmation time. Call me to the number 667-776-9461. Somebody put call me. Just text it to 667-776-WIN1. Call me. If when you dial the number, the phone line tries to charge you, then just text message call me to the same number, 667-776-9461. Call me. Let's go. Call me. Text call me. It's affirmation time, y'all. That's right. Each and every day, things get better in every way. That's one of our affirmations, y'all. Come try it with us. Okay, Nicholas, I appreciate that, bro. Hey, hey, please give it a share, Nicholas. Oh, appreciate that, Pastor Dandridge. Please give it a share. Yeah, if this helps you, then please share it, because now Facebook is going to share it with more people. What's up, Morose? Yeah, appreciate that, Daryl. Okay, then, David. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, Deborah, all you do is text call me to 667-776-9461. All right, repeat after me, millionaire. Say it like you mean it. I am so happy and